We are leaving Nairobi today for Mombasa. I think we're going to come back here, but for now, let's go explore what we have in Mombasa. I have my backpack, smiley face. Let's go. She has got another vaccine.
Tunaondoka kituo cha Nairobi na tutasimama katika vituo vifuatavyo: Athi River, Emali, Kibwezi, Mtito, Andei, Voi, Miaseni, Mariakani na kituo chetu cha mwisho ni kituo cha Mombasa.
Hi guys, let's gist. So this was the tightest security setting I have ever come across in my whole entire life. Well, also because I haven't been to many places, but all the airports I went to, we didn't have this kind of security. So when you get into the SGR, somebody searches your body. I could not film it because I have sense. I don't want to end up in jail. Sniffing dogs are just going around and they are sniffing your bag to see whatever they can get. If you're Kenyan and you're watching this, please let me know in the comment section. Has the security system always been this tight in Kenya, or this is a new thing? So we took the express train. This train waits for nobody. When they say they leave at 8, they leave at 8. Nothing like black man time. Getting on the express train to Mombasa costed $30. One, the express train is more expensive. It is faster. It doesn't have too many stops like the regular train. Bush girl, I thought this came with food, but it was without food. So you have to buy your food away from the train ticket. Ha! That's how we sat and we ordered for British breakfast. Meta girl, what do you know about British breakfast? You go and order for something that you don't know, and they have told you that when you go to a place, look at the menu very well. If you don't recognize something, don't ask for it. Hey, Jesus, that's how I order for something. Oh, when I opened the plate, I was like, what is this? Soup. At this moment, I was just looking at this plate and I was like, hey, can somebody give me ugali? Where is the ugali in this train? I should have eaten fufu, but I ordered for British breakfast. Hey! I don't mean to offend anybody, I am a bush girl. So when I still think of the fact that I ate these beans, I'm like, hey, Jesus! Who sent me? And now another thing I've noticed in Kenya is that they have the cutest water bottles. Like you just hold the water bottle and you see it's just fun. Hello, water bottle. This is like my second or third day in Kenya. And at this point, I have eaten a couple of Kenyan foods. We had fast food for breakfast, like the first day we came. The next day we had nyama choma with ugali and kachumbari. And now my taste buds are still trying to transit from my Cameroonian foods into the Kenyan food. So when I ate this one, that is when my senses came that, no, I'm not in Cameroon, I'm somewhere else. So I know I need to find a way to create a balance so that I don't die of hunger. So I would try everything you offer me. I would try it. I have loved some and some were just not for me. Now, something new I discovered, well, I saw that when we ate the nyama choma. And while we were eating the British breakfast, I discovered that Kenyans put salt. Like, they don't put salt. When they are cooking the food, they don't put salt in it. They put salt apart. So you get food, take the quantity of salt that you want, and you eat it. So that was strange for me. It's a cultural shock.
It's past 10 a.m.
I loved the mashed potato. I could eat the egg. The sausage was fine, but that beans, hey! Now wait till una beans for this put. Wait till una put for this beans. I like my beans with red oil, crayfish, country onion. Hey, that country style. Yes, that this Ajabota style like that. It pass the bush get power. Now, while we're on the train, we were told that there's sometimes when you're going to Mombasa, animals like wild animals just move around. So if you're keen, you may notice an elephant, you may notice a giraffe. Hey, monkeys. Ah, my God, I was like, hey, I cannot sleep. Usually, when I travel, as I just enter, neighbor, don't even greet me. Oh, we can greet. Good morning, good morning. The next time we will talk is when we arrive. We're like, okay, goodbye, goodbye. I sleep when I travel. But this day, I was like, I need to see an elephant. See me looking through the window. I kept looking and looking. We passed through very beautiful places. I am glad I did not sleep during this journey. Too much. And just like the announcement was made, we had like 5 stops for 2 minutes. Like, they don't stay there. And those stops are either to pick people or to drop people off. Our journey itinerary said we were leaving at 8 a.m. to get to Mombasa at 2 p.m. And the timing was exact. No minute late. So I think it's a good means of transportation if you're going to Mombasa. Plus, the train was smooth. I have never had this kind of ride ever. Oh, this is my first train ride. What am I talking about? Hey, talk too much. Oh, well, let me know if you've had train rides. Are your train rides always very smooth or they're bumpy? We finally got to Mombasa and I really did not know what to expect. But I was thinking, since Nairobi is the capital, Nairobi's train station is going to look more beautiful than that of Mombasa. But when I got there, Mombasa had this massive building. That's something I've noticed about Kenyans. Like, they are deep on infrastructure. They have these big roads, gigantic structures. When you get into the town announces itself. You're like, yes, I am in Nairobi. This village girl could not even hide her emotions. I was just like, oh, Sophia in London. My mouth open. Ah, hey, this is Africa. Wow, wow. The whole time I was in awe of how Nairobi was developed or is developed. And I was expressing myself to someone and they told me if I think Nairobi is developed, I should visit some other African countries like South Africa. And I'm like, wow. Now, the transportation system in Kenya is very organized. From Nairobi, we called the SGR shuttles and we told them we were going to Watamu. So by the time we got there was a shuttle waiting for us to take us to our home for the next couple of days. Another thing that shocked me when I got to Kenya is that most people don't carry cash around a lot, no? They prefer payment by M-Pesa. Everybody is connected to the internet. Internet connection is very fast. In general, it's a very fast system, especially Nairobi. Nairobi is a very, very fast city. Personally, I would call Nairobi a trophy city. You know that award you don't want anybody to touch, but you want everybody to see. I won't want to stay in Nairobi. I'd want to see Nairobi get more developed. But when it comes to like raising a family and settling, I would prefer the coastal cities like the Watamu, the Mombasa, and stuff like that, where it's more quiet. Finally, we got to our lodge in Watamu. This place is so beautiful. I'm going to share that in another video. This was exciting. We had time to go around to choose our rooms, and then we went out for lunch. I'm going to share that in another video. So keep watching these videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.